this transport of carbon dioxide, the 70% of the transport of carbon dioxide, it occurs in the form of carbonate, hydrogen carbonate ion. Okay, so it takes place in plasma and RBCs. Okay, then remaining 7%, it is again transported by the blood plasma in the dissolved forms. So if we talk about the carbon dioxide transport, it will undergo three processes by hemoglobin. Okay, by hemoglobin. Second is by hydrogen carbonate ion. Clear? And third is by the dissolved form in plasma. So these are the three methods of transport of carbon dioxide. Now the next question is that how are the lungs designed in the human being to maximize the area for exchange of the gases? अगर आपको याद हो, हमने करेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर्स पढ़े थे रेस्पिरेटरी सरफेस के, रेस्पिरेटरी ऑर्गन के. यहाँ पर वही पॉइंट्स आएंगे that our lungs, they are having the alveoli. The basic functional unit of the lung is alveoli, where in actual gaseous exchange it takes place. These alveoli, they are present in numerous amount in the lungs and they increase the surface area. Okay, they are richly supplied with the blood capillaries. They have thin walls so that the exchange of gases become easy. Okay, they have moist membrane so that the rate of respiration, rate of exchange of gases, it can be maximized. Okay, now come to the next question, that is name the process in plants where the water is lost as the form of vapors. It is transpiration. Okay, name the two ways in which glucose is oxidized to provide energy. Two ways in which the glucose is oxidized. So there are two methods, aerobic and anaerobic. anaerobic में क्या आएगा? इनकम्प्लीट ब्रेकडाउन होगा, यानी यहाँ पर लैक ऑफ ऑक्सीजन वाला पार्ट आएगा. तो यहाँ पर आपकी एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लस वाटर प्लस 38 ATP will be produced, and in the second part, that is lack of oxygen, lactic acid or ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide is produced. So two methods are there. In lack of oxygen, lactic acid, and in absence of oxygen, completely anaerobic condition, ethyl alcohol is produced. Okay, now state the basic difference in the process of respiration. We have already discussed the difference. Okay, respiration is, अब यहाँ पर मेन डिफरेंस पूछा है, बेसिक डिफरेंस पूछा है. सो respiration is catabolic process as glucose is broken down to give the energy, while the photosynthesis is anabolic process where the glucose is built up. Okay, so there is difference. Respiration is catabolic process and photosynthesis is anaerobic process. Now we come to the next question, that name the intermediate and the end product of glucose breakdown in aerobic respiration. सॉरी, इंटरमीडिएट क्या बनेगा? पायरुविक एसिड, यानी अभी कंप्लीटली ग्लूकोज ब्रेकडाउन नहीं हुआ, इंटरमीडिएट है, इन बिटवीन स्टेज है. ओके, अब अगर कंप्लीटली डीकम्पोज हो जाएगा, ग्लूकोज टूट जाएगा, तो क्या बनता है एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन में? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर. इंटरमीडिएट तीनों मेथड में सेम रहेगा, पायरुविक एसिड. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हेन वी ब्रीथ आउट द एयर पैसेज डज नॉट कोलैप्स, व्हाई? इनडायरेक्टली क्या पूछा है कि ट्रैकिया कोलैप्स क्यों नहीं होता जब हम ब्रीद आउट करते हैं. वी हैव येस्टरडे डिस्कस्ड दैट द ट्रैकिया, इट इज़ लाइंड बाय द C-shaped cartilaginous rings, and these C-shaped cartilaginous rings, they help in the collapsing of the trachea when we breathe out. Okay, now we come on to the next question, that what is the function of trachea? why do the wall not collapse even when there is less air in it? We have already discussed the function of trachea. Okay, trachea is the tubular air passage between the pharynx and lungs. Its lining, it traps the dust particle, microbes, and push the air to the out and push the microbes and the dust particles outside. Now, why do the trachea does not collapse? We have just discussed earlier that they are having the C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Okay. Now the next question is, give reason that fine hair and mucus they are present in the nasal passage and rings of cartilage they are present in the trachea. So why the fine hairs and mucus it is present? हमने कल functions पढ़े थे. So they help in trapping the dust particles and microbes from the air which we take in. Okay, and rings of cartilage they help in the prevention of the trachea from collapsing. Okay, when the air pressure is even low. Now next question is, mention the shape of the guard cell, write their constituents. I hope you all are knowing the term guard cell. Guard cells, they are present in the stomata. They are the kidney shaped cells which are having the chloroplast in it. Okay, in most plants, guard cells they are bean shaped in outline. They are joined at their ends but are free. Inner thick wall is present, outer thin wall is there. Okay, guard cells they are nucleated. Okay, they have number of small chloroplast and large sized vacuole. They are surrounded by epidermal cells. And they are having the stomatal pore. They are also having the stomatal pore. These two are the guard cells. These are the epidermal cells. Okay. Now I have drawn the open stomata. You can see here, this is the stomatal pore. Okay. Now we move on to the next question, that why is diffusion not sufficient to meet the oxygen requirement of all cells in the multicellular organisms? मैंने ये भी आपको जब टॉपिक डिस्कस किया था तभी बताया था कि मल्टी सेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स में बहुत सारे सेल्स अरेंज्ड हैं, तो हर एक सेल डायरेक्टली कॉन्टैक्ट में नहीं होता एटमॉस्फेयर के. ओके, सो इट इज़ इम्पॉसिबल फॉर ऑल द सेल्स टू गेट exchange of the gases via the diffusion. Okay, therefore they have the well developed transport system. Now come to the next question, that why cramps caused in the muscles during the sudden excess activity? Name the type of respiration that takes place in yeast during the fermentation. Muscles में cramps क्यों आते हैं, pain क्यों होता है? Due to the accumulation of lactic acid which is caused by the respiration in the lack of oxygen. क्योंकि जब भी हम heavy exercise करते हैं हमारी body ऑक्सीजन को यूटिलाइज कर देती है, तो वहाँ पर ऑक्सीजन डेप्ट हो जाता है, ऑक्सीजन की कमी हो जाती है. तो उस टाइम पे हमारी बॉडी के अंदर जो ग्लूकोज है वो लैक्टिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, एंड दैट लैक्टिक एसिड इट गेट एक्यूमुलेटेड इन द मसल्स विच कोज द क्रैम्प्स इन द मसल्स. सो फर्मेंटेशन में कौन सी रेस्पिरेशन हो रही है? एनारोबिक रेस्पिरेशन हो रही है, वेयर द ग्लूकोज इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द इथाइल अल्कोहल एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ओके, now the next question is, give reasons for the following. Glottis is covered by epiglottis. Now epiglottis, it covers the glottis during the swallowing to prevent the entry of food and water into the ट्रैकिया. मैंने बच्चे आपको जो कल वीडियोस बताई थी उसमें बाय मिस्टेक मैंने एंट्री ऑफ फूड इन फूड पाइप लिख दिया था. द एंट्री ऑफ फूड इज इन द विंड पाइप. ओके, so epiglottis, it covers the glottis. Glottis is the opening of windpipe. Epiglottis is the flap-like structure which is covering the windpipe when we are swallowing the food. Next is lungs are covered with the blood capillaries. Lungs, they are covered, the alveoli, they are covered with the blood capillaries because they are the respiratory surface of the lungs, and there the exchange of gases, it has to take place between the blood and the air. Okay, to facilitate the diffusion process, the alveoli, they are covered with the blood capillary so that maximum exchange of oxygen can take place. Now, wall of trachea is surrounded by cartilaginous rings. ये question बार बार repeat हो रहा है. Okay, so cartilaginous rings, they provide support to the trachea. They keep open for the free passage of air so that the collapsing do not take place. Now list the characteristics of lungs which make them an effective respiratory organ. Very important question. Lungs, they have large number of alveoli which increase the surface area. Okay, alveoli, they are covered with the blood capillaries for rapid gaseous exchange. Okay, and passage of air is non-collapsible because they are prevented by the cartilaginous rings. And airtight location of lungs in the thoracic cavity, rise or fall the pressure cause the exhalation and inhalation respectively. So all these points, they are helping the lungs to perform its function efficiently. Okay, now breathing cycle is rhythmic whereas exchange of gas is continuous. Justify the statement. Second part is why is breathing through mouth is harmful. अब अगर हम breathing cycle की बात करें, okay, so the whole air is not drained out during the exhalation. A large amount of air, it remains in the lung, that is called as the residual volume, जो हमारे continuous exchange में क्या कराती है, हेल्प कराती है. ओके, बट ब्रीदिंग साइकिल रिदमिक है, कभी एक्सलेशन हो रही है, कभी इनहेलेशन हो रही है. नाउ व्हाई ब्रीदिंग थ्रू माउथ इज हार्मफुल? बिकॉज इट अलाउज द डस्ट पार्टिकल एंड माइक्रोब्स टू एंटर द बकल कैविटी एंड थ्रू दैट इट कैन एंटर द लंग्स कॉजिंग द डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ इन्फेक्शंस. ओके, एंड ड्राई एंड हॉट एयर or cold air, it produce irritation in the respiratory tract, because we know that when we inhale the air via the nose, the temperature of the air, it changes, but when we inhale the air via the mouth, the temperature will remain same, and which will cause the problem in the respiratory tract. Now comes the next question. Mention the spatial features of nasal breathing that make it safer process. हमने ये थ्योरी में भी पढ़ा है. It helps in the filtration of the dust particles. It trap the dust particles and the microbes by the mucus. It push out the microbes by the ciliary movements outside. It kills the microbes, okay, by the lysosomes. Lysosomes, they kill the harmful microbes. They moisten the inhaled air, okay, and air conditioning or bringing the temperature of inhaled air to that of the body with the help of blood capillaries. They are present in the nasal tract only. Okay, now we come to the long question, that is, explain how does the exchange of gases occurs in the plant across the stem, root, leaves. So in our yesterday video we have discussed about that young stems and leaves, they exchange their gases by the stomata. Okay, young roots, they have epiblema, which is permeable to gases and which are directly in contact with the soil, so from there they can exchange the gases. Now in the old stem and old roots, the spatial pores are present. They are called as lenticels. They are present over the surface of the old stem. Bark region में ये present होते हैं, जिनके through gaseous exchange होता है. Okay. Next, come to the next question. Draw the human respiratory system and label the following: lungs, bronchi and alveoli. So we have already discussed, we have already drawn the diagram. You have to practice this diagram again and again. ड्यूरिंग ब्रीदिंग साइकिल व्हाट इज़ द एडवांटेज ऑफ रेजिडुअल वॉल्यूम? ये हमने अभी अभी आज थ्योरी में पढ़ा है. रेजिडुअल वॉल्यूम, इट हेल्प्स इन द कॉन्टिन्यूस एक्सचेंज ऑफ द गैसेज. ओके, इट हेल्प्स इन द alveoli to remain open. Now draw the diagram of respiratory system. Label the part which protect the lungs. Okay, part which carries the air into the lungs. So this is the diagram based question. Okay, part through which air is taken in, part which protect the lungs and part which carries the air into the lungs. Okay, so nasal passage बताना है आपने, ribs, trachea, bronchi, ये आपने यहाँ पर लेबल करने हैं डायग्राम में. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है व्हाट आर alveoli, मेंशन देयर रोल इन रेस्पिरेशन. ये अभी हमने ऊपर डिस्कस किया है. alveoli, they are the basic functional unit of the lungs where the gaseous exchange actually takes place. Okay, mention their role in respiration. मैंने अभी अभी बताया, in alveoli the gaseous exchange it takes place. So that was all about the questions related to the topic respiration. I hope this topic along with the questions is clear to you. Thank you.